Hello and welcome to my reseller recap for the month of January for the year 2023. Miss Moxie is here as usual, so you'll randomly hear her screaming throughout the video. This is the video where I go over where I am with my goals for the year as well as my net profit for all of my reselling platforms. So I am going to throw you over to Other Bob and she's going to go over the wall of accountability. So take it away. Welcome to the wall of accountability. This is lovely. It is very full of all of the numbers. If you are new here and have no idea what any of these numbers mean or why it's color coded, green is how many items I sold that day on all of my reselling platforms that are not live platforms. And the blue number is me listing the same number of items I sold the day before on eBay and then adding an additional $100 of value to my store, which means that the red number is the number of items in total I listed. So I listed 4 items to make up for the day before, plus an additional 4 items that equaled the $108.48. And I did that every day in the month of January, and I broke 150 items sold finally, which is very exciting. And the yellow number here is a Whatnot auction, so I sold 21 items on Whatnot, so I actually sold 174 items in total. But I can't believe how many items I listed this month. So I listed a total of 271 items, which I think is the most I've done in a month so far, and that's a lot. And this is, again, me adding this back to my store, and this is how much extra value I added. So I am really pleased with how I've done in January, and I feel like all of this work is reflected in my sales numbers, which Bob's going to talk to you about now. Thank you very much, Other Bob. So my first goal for 2023 is to continue reselling full-time. I have never been happier or healthier than working for myself, and January was my last month out of my 12-month experiment to see if I could make this a thing. I had a really great December, and basically if I could keep on the same track as my December numbers in January, I felt like I could continue to do this. Obviously we're in March now, so spoiler, yes, I can do this. When I get to my net profit numbers, you'll understand why I decided I don't need to go get another job. I definitely feel like I can make this work for a full other year. So there's that. The second goal is to reach 6,500 YouTube subscribers. That's basically doubling my subscriber count from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. And I ended January with 3,388 subscribers. So if you joined me in the month of January, which a lot of people did due to the popularity of my Thriftmas series, thanks for joining. Thanks for continuing to watch these videos. I did lose one whole Thriftmas video to my computer dying, so I did pull on my Instagram to see, like, should I just give up? And it was kind of like, don't worry about it. If you don't want to do it, no worries. And then some people were like, more is more. And some people were like, you know, if you want to put out what you have, that's cool too. I haven't quite decided what I'm doing yet. But yeah, those of you that joined in January, thank you very much for joining me. Thank you for still being here if you are. And I appreciate all of you for being here at all, because I never expect anybody to watch any of my videos when I upload them. I always hope, and it's always a nice surprise when I do get views. So thank you. Third goal for 2023 is to get 10K in 90 days on eBay, and that is because I have set a higher money goal as far as being able to pay my fixed expenses due to the fact that, well, inflation exists. And so my new fixed expenses goal is to make $1,650 a month on eBay, and in order to be able to make that, I roughly make about 50% in net profit on eBay. So if I'm getting $10,000 in over a 90-day period, a third of that is $3,333, and then half of that is $1,650. So it would work out perfectly if I get 10Ks in 90 days. So I didn't achieve that in the month of January yet, but we are definitely working on that. So the fourth goal is the death pile, and I listed a total of 101 items from my death pile in the month of January thanks to my Money Pile Mondays, and I am happy to report that not only did I get that many items listed, which is a lot, actually 46 of those items as of this video going out have sold. So I've almost sold half of the items I listed in that very first month. So not only did I get those items listed finally, but they are now out of my house, which is awesome. I am very excited about that. And then 5 is Fix It Friday, and I am at, currently as of filming this video, I have sold 13 total items that I have made adjustments to, either by cross-posting it or promoting it or by zhuzhing it with Karen. So that's actually been a massive improvement as well. So I am very pleased with where my goals are for January. And now I'm going to get to the part of the video that most of you guys want to know, and that is my net profit. All right, so the first platform I have to share with you is Etsy. Etsy is my lowest performing platform for this month, and I made a net profit on Etsy of $12.58. However, I feel like that number is going to move up because Etsy, I have noticed, because we're in March now, is very much like eBay, where they want regular, consistent listing in order to like push your stuff forward in their algorithm. And Fix It Friday has definitely helped increase that number. Poshmark, I made a net profit of $41.64. I've been remembering to share my entire closet at least once a day, which is more than I've done before, and I try to remember at least once a month to send bulk offers to likers, and still not doing that great, but it's still enough to keep it around. Whatnot, I did one auction on Whatnot, and it was a book auction, and as you guys saw, I sold 21 items, and I made a net profit from that book auction of $59.66, which I think is great because I get books for very cheap in my area. Mostly I'm getting them at estate sales or I'm getting them at the bins, so yeah, that's awesome. I wish I could do book auctions more often on Whatnot, but the quantity is just not there. It almost takes me an entire month to get enough books that I'm willing to part with to do an auction on Whatnot. I still am trying to consider if I want to try to do women's fashion again over there. Still not sure if I want to try that again. And then my top performing platform is of course eBay, and on eBay I made a net profit of $1,581.12. So eBay almost made $16.50 on eBay. So I am very pleased with that. So overall, I made enough money to cover all of my fixed expenses in the month of January just off of my reselling platforms, which is awesome, especially since I, raised it from $13.50 from the year before to $16.50. So that's freaking phenomenal. I'm really happy about that. So the other 2 streams of income I have are from this YouTube channel, and that is YouTube itself giving me monies for the ads that you guys watch either before, during, or after the video plays, and then also Buy Me a Coffee with you guys' generosity. So I'm going to go with Buy Me a Coffee first. So I have quite a few people to thank for Buy Me a Coffee. A lot of you guys were really generous because in January, Miss Moxie, who you guys have heard screaming throughout this video, did have a surgery. She had one of her canines removed because it had cracked all the way up through the root and had gotten very infected, and so she was not eating as much. I know. And then there was a complication after the surgery, so she also wasn't eating. So she had to do a follow-up appointment and get on different antibiotics. But now she's happy and healthy, and you guys were very generous because all the Buy Me a Coffee money goes to Miss Moxie, either her food or her care, and because of that, you guys were very generous, and I cannot thank you all enough for that, for helping me take care of my fur baby. I know she's kind of like a mascot on the channel, so you guys are attached to her as well. And I was really scared there for a while when they had the complication, and I'm really glad that she's back to her screaming and yelling at me self. Like, if she's not complaining, she's not feeling well, so. So the first person I would like to thank is Second. Second has been with me for a long time, not just here on this YouTube channel. Yeah, Moxie is also thanking you, Second. She came over from my Twitch channel. She found me when I had my one front page stream on Twitch and has just been with me ever since. So Second, thank you very much. She bought me a total of 15 coffees, which is an astronomical amount, but she has her own fur baby, which is a beautiful, beautiful ragdoll cat, and wanted to make sure that her cat's internet friend was doing okay. So second, thank you very much. Donna Puffles also bought me 5 coffees and sent me lots of lovely messages to make sure Miss Moxie was doing okay and checking on her. So Puffles, thank you very much for that, and then for the continued support, and then also sending me some soft cat food for her, so that way she could eat, because the hard cat food was too hard for her to eat after the surgery. So thank you for that. Emma bought me 3 coffees. Emma, that was very sweet of you. I think this is Emma's first time sending me coffees, so I really, again, I cannot thank you guys enough for, 1, continuing to be here with me, and 2, for caring enough about me and about Miss Moxie to be so generous with both your time and your money to watch these videos, and also to do extra and make sure that I could take really good care of her. So thank you, Emma. And then Jen sends me a coffee almost every month, which is so sweet, and she just does this like nice little cheer, like, you're doing a good job, or I really love your videos. And when you guys send me those little messages, it means a lot, because, you know, I'm working for myself now, and I'm pretty much working in my own house by myself, and I don't really have a boss to tell me what to do, and I don't really have a boss giving me encouragement or feedback or performance review. So when you guys leave comments in the videos, and when you guys leave me happy little messages with the buy me a coffee, it's like, I'm doing okay. I'm not doing a bad job. I'm doing it. I'm doing a thing. It means a lot. So Jen, thank you very much. So the 4 of them in total, I ended up with, from Buy Me a Coffee, $108.25, because of course Buy Me a Coffee takes their processing fees. So that means a lot. That is a lot. That's a lot of money. $100 is a lot of money. So thank you all very much for, again, helping me and helping with Miss Moxie, and for being a part of the channel. The other income source is YouTube itself. YouTube pays out once your AdSense reaches $100. I didn't quite do that in the month of November, but I did do it in the month of December, and so it combined those together, and I actually got a payout from Google for November and December of $228.16, which is quite a bit of money. Like, I had almost made $100 in November, and then, you know, December is the best ad money month, which is why you see Vlogmas or some kind of content push in December. I was no different, and I was able to well exceed that $100 mark, and to have a $200 payout from Google was really nice, because that means for January my net profit was $2,031.41, which is well over the $1,650 that I needed. It is the second month in a row that I've made over $2,000 for my reselling business and this YouTube channel. And so I decided to keep going because I feel like my reselling business is growing. Obviously, Money Pile Monday and Fix It Friday are working. Both I'm getting stuff out of my house and sold, and it's helping my business in general. And you guys are still watching these videos, which is great. Again, I'm so sorry that this is so late, because it's a whole 2 months behind. And that's due to the fact that my computer died and I lost a lot of footage, so I had to actually refilm this video. Thankfully, the wall of accountability clip was in my Google Drive, so I didn't have to redo that, because that would have been awful. I do take a picture of the wall of accountability at the end of every month for my own personal reasons, just to be like, I did it. So I could have recreated it, but the fact that I didn't have to was nice, because that was very heartbreaking to lose all that footage. So again, I cannot thank you guys enough for encouraging me, for allowing me to do this for another year by watching these videos, by your actual support. A lot of you bought a bunch of stuff from me in January to help support me. Your comments, the buy me a coffees, like, I don't think you guys understand how much of impact you're making in my life just by you watching these videos and leaving those comments and just being a part of this journey with me. So thank you, and I will hopefully see you guys in the next video. Until then, bye. Bye. Moxie, I know you want me to feed you again. Hold on. I know you want food, don't you? You're going to have to wait until I'm done filming and then we do the foods, okay?